Hey friends, welcome. Welcome to my home. Welcome to the new year. My name is Soraya, and I'm going to lead you through light movement and some meditation to begin. Thanks for joining us, plant people, and let's just get to it. Yeah, give yourself a moment to just arrive in your body, feeling the soles of your feet on the floor or your mat. You don't need anything extra. And just allow your hands to come down by your sides. Drop the chin gently to the chest, allowing your gaze to soften, the eyes close, and you're just going to start by taking a big inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Taking the hands up and over the head, softness in the knees, breathe in and out. Big exhale, let it go. Do that again, biggest one yet. Widening in the rib cage, shoulder blades down the back, exhale out. And on the next breath, you're just going to take a big inhale. You're going to let the toes turn out to the corners of the mat. You're just going to let your knees widen, the hands come to the insides of the legs. And just very gently letting one shoulder and then the other drop down. Right, massaging in the chest and in the lower back. Using your breath the entire time. Right, letting it fuel your movements, massage the movements. And when this feels good, you're going to let the fingertips find the mat, bring the toes back to forward, and just let the head relax down, really releasing in the back of the neck, leaning maybe from one knee to the other. Not moving against your body, but giving yourself space to move with it, right? To let it be on your side. And very gently, you're going to walk your hands over to the right side of your mat, allowing that right leg to be in front, the left leg back. And you're just going to take a little rock. As you step back, the front toes come up off the mat. And as you step forward, the back heel comes up off the mat. Go ahead, step that right leg back, coming into a down dog, asking the heels to reach towards the ground, the sits bones up to the sky. You can pedal the legs, one and then the other, really feeling the heels of your hands pressed into the mat, supporting the ground below you. Breathe in. Breathe out, and as you feel the backs of the legs start to lengthen, go ahead, step that left leg forward, and again, just taking those light rocks, stepping back, letting the toes lift, stepping forward, letting the heel lift. Breathe in. Breathe out, paying attention if your chin has lifted and the back of the neck is crunching, and just go ahead and soften the crown of the head down again, stepping that leg back. Maybe asking both feet to go a little bit further, creating more space in the underarms, more space at the bottom of the belly. And as it feels right, go ahead, let the shins come on down to the ground. Pressing the palms into the mat, allowing the hips to land right over the knees. Taking a big breath, letting the rib cage drop and the shoulder blades come down the back. And as you exhale, tailbone comes back around the spine. Take a big exhale out. You can flutter the lips. Do that again as you inhale, rib cage comes through the body, right? Creating a contraction, and then As you exhale, let there be space, expansion below you. Do that one more time. Inhale, ribcage drops. And as you exhale, tailbone back around the spine. Go ahead, just come on to your sits bones on the right side. You're gonna let the top leg cross over, yeah? You're gonna let that opposite arm come across the knee and allow yourself to take a twist. Not falling forward so the sit bone comes up off the ground, but really allowing yourself to sit firmly in your body. You're not rushing or asking it to be anything other than what it is, right? Breathe into your rib cage a little bit deeper, crown of the head lifts a little longer, and then go ahead and unwind, allowing the legs to switch. That left leg bent underneath you, right leg folded on top, taking that opposite arm, creating a tiny twist in the lower belly, in the intestine, in the back. Right, that there doesn't have to be a big dramatic gesture of I will change now, but maybe just patience in the I am showing up now. Right? As I am now. Go ahead and unwind, bringing the shins to the mat. Go ahead, tuck the hips back into a child's pose. Taking nice long length under the arms, letting the forehead find the mat. Arms can come down by your sides or stay up around your ears. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. A few more breaths on your own time in that space, and then as you're ready, go ahead, just come to sit. Removing your flesh and allowing the sits bones to find the ground completely. If it feels good for you to have a blanket or to even press your back up against a wall if you're near one, really to just support you and keep you present in your body, give yourself full permission to do so. And the hands are going to just come face down, palms down to the knees. Right, in some meditations, it's so much about how do I get my mind to stop doing what it's doing, right? How do I block out the sound or disappear from the world around me? And for the next few moments as we land here, the eyes closed, tongue pressed against the roof of the mouth. Big breaths coming in through the nose and out through your lips. Giving yourself space to acknowledge what's around you. Ready to acknowledge the sounds out your window or the neighbor next door. Maybe a rumble in your belly or the breath as it comes in and out. Letting these be things that hold you in your present space. The reminder that you are here. And that just as it is, it's existing and it has the capability of supporting. The capability of keeping alive. and the capability of choice that is so specific to us as humans. Breathe in. Breathe out. And as the thoughts start to come into your head, maybe quicker as we elongate the time that we will sit in silence, just start to label them as what they are without getting lost in the content of what's in them. That's a thought. That's a thought. Acknowledging what it is and then allowing it to be released with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Feeling your toes, big toe down to the little toe. Skin down to the balls of the feet, wrapped around the tops, back around to the arches, the heels, back up around the ankles. Imagine a light of color you are choosing. Letting this light again keep the things out by giving you permission to let something in, to get curious. Curious about the becoming. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. And as the light starts to move up your body, around the shins, around the backs of the legs, the calves, the knees, the backs of the knees, the hamstrings wrapped around the quads, thighs, the hips, the glutes. Right, letting this light travel up your body. Breathe in. Breathe out. There's a thought. Let it pass. Right, so stuck sometimes on little itty bitty details of the content, what it consists of. Thought, release, breathe in. Breathe out. Light traveling up the lower back and the lower belly, solar plexus and the sternum, back around to the shoulder blades and the mid-back and the scapulas underneath the blades, wrapped around the arms, their fingertips, palms. Right, letting this light almost be like a cocoon, permission to get curious about the becoming. Breathe in. Breathe out. And the journey in between, right? Not so much where we started, what's behind, or what we can't see in front. The light works its way up around your heart and your collarbones and your throat chakra, back around to the nape of the neck, crown of the head, and see it pass the crown straight up into the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. Not setting a new resolution or an outlandish goal. Sometimes in reality is so much for something or someone else versus what it is that we want, we need. Breathe in. Breathe out. As you are here and now, curiosity in the becoming. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hear the bus out the window and then come back with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Sound. Right? That sound. Let it come back to you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Not focused on what can I fix, right? But landing in what can I own? What can I show up in that's already existent for me? Ownership in your body, ownership in this life, in the moments, in this breath, in this fresh, clean page that we get in this day, in this moment. Breathe in. Breathe out very gently, just starting to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Letting the eyes slowly open, maybe the mouth gets wide. Letting your chin gently drop to your chest, back of the neck, lengthens. Shoulders roll, maybe taking a big stretch up to the sky. Give yourself a hug, elbow to elbow, fingertip to fingertip. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Let it go. Hands up. Inhale. Exhale. Fingers, knuckles to the sternum. Bowing the chin to the chest. Honor where you are. Honor where you've landed. Honor that we've come this far. And instead of a resolution this year, give yourself permission to just get curious about where you've landed and the becoming of what that will bring. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. I hope that this brings you some kind of peace or calm on this day. And come back, come join us. Plant people. My name is Soraya. I'll see you soon.